Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been so long since I've actually done a video, so I thought why not do a 2021 review video. I was going to do it back in December, but I obviously forgot. So let's do one now. So last year there was loads of carnivals. There was about 5 carnivals. So it was I went to Lyme, Regis, Chard, Cary and Bridgwater. Lyme Regis Carnival was good. I'd never been there before, but the scenery was absolutely amazing, and I thought it was going to be warm, but it obviously wasn't warm. I felt like it was going to be nice and warm. It wasn't warm. It was really cold. I felt like we were back in Bridgwater for that one. There was loads of trucks. We were just trucks after. There must have been about 20 trucks at Lyme Regis Carnival. There was majorettes. You had the Coast Guard, the Mayor of Lyme, and the scenery. It just made the carnival. Chard Carnival. I've been back there since 2016. With Harlequin's cracking entry, Underground Express. I love that entry. The entry was absolutely amazing. Best entry of the year. Carnival had more majorettes. Lyme Regis majorettes actually went to Chard Carnival. All clubs which normally would participate in the carnival, so Gemini, Harlequin, Eclipse, Magnum, Zem, I'd like to see them again, what were there. There was lots of crowds, and there was a few new people who obviously hadn't been to carnival before, which is always good to see. There were some really unusual entries, such as a battle reenactment, which was literally firing blank bullets from a cannon on the road, and they were getting people from the crowd to participate in that. And we had a dance troupe, this was quite emotional. It was using Ramblers Carnival's 2019 music. It was quite emotional because it was the best car of the year for me. What I found is that a lot of entries that were entered into the 2019 carnivals were back for the 2021 seasons. We had the dinosaur, and we had the little worm or something. I don't really know, it's the bug or something. Eclipse, best entries were Eclipse with Tractor Run. I love that entry. And Harlequin, obviously, were at the end of the carnival with the rock and roll roller coaster entry were the best. Got Cary Carnival. I've just got a bit too far down for that one. It was always a great carnival at Cary. We were sat along. It was a much shorter route this time. They were all shorter routes for the carnival this year, just because there was a lot of walking entries, and they were like, we don't want to make them walk so far, which normally the cars go down. So we set up, the Bowls Club along that road, and saw Michael Talon, I think that's his name, might got it wrong, who commentates with Andy Bennett on the carnival DVDs with Sis. We of the usual clubs, Cary comedians. Shambles were there. They were not at Chard. I don't know why they just decided to turn up for Cary. They weren't any others. I was quite surprised with that. Magnum, Oasis, and Kai Newby were back. Also, new club I hadn't seen before, Mojo. They might have been with a Sailor King entry. I love that one. Obviously, to round off the carnivals, we had Bridgwater Carnival. And I didn't go to Burnham because it was on an odd Monday night, and it was like, why didn't you move it to a Sunday or another Saturday? I know it's always originally on a Monday, but it's like a bit weird. A lot of people did go because I saw videos about it. It was absolutely amazing. It wasn't as good as the normal carnival, but it made it for the year. It was the best of the year. All clubs which normally enter Bridgwater were there. Absolutely iconic songs. Gremlins pulled out all the stops with their bulb lit trailer, which was a smaller version of the 2015 entry Brunel's Kingdom. No, it's not. It was 2014 actually. That's you correct that. Which we made. It was a squibbing. I hadn't seen it before, as it was in the High Street, and High Street is notorious for being busy. I always watched the BFG Carnival videos, and it was always busy. So many people. When the squibbing's about 11 o'clock at night, so we don't bother. So we stand on Bath Road right at the start. The atmosphere in the town was electric that night. Music was playing. The whole town I felt like the whole town was just having a good time that night. The scribbing was absolutely incredible. The sparks were bouncing off my coat, and the whole street was engulfed in smoke. Tom Scott was attended, obviously, because Andy Bennett, they did BBC Somerset were amazing. They did a whole day of carnival, and I listened to it all day, and that's when they announced that Tom Scott, who I'd actually watched previously a lot more times, he was going to Bridgwater Carnival. So as we got there, we stood out, I think it's outside the Angel Place, and it was a bit up the road in front of a cafe next to the carnival centre, and that was an amazing spot because we had a lot of people that normally were in the carnivals, like the commentators. They were all stood there, and then we had one guy, I don't know, he does something with carnival, and it was really because he was doing like the voiceovers and like the speaking, but Tom Scott was stood up by the road, and he was just stood there watching it. So we were like, and he was filming it obviously, and he was doing this video about swimming, because obviously someone had emailed him going, oh, do you want to come to Bridgwater and do swimming? Oh yeah, we'll do that. And he was stood right in front of me, and then just Andy Bennett was stood next to him. My famous entry, it just has to be YMCA. It was so genius. It was amazing, and it was so simple, and it worked. It was, anybody seen our cart? It was just an amazing entry. But second, I think it has to be Gremlins for that year. We've got some other news. So just under 3 months, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee is going to take place, and clubs in Bridgwater will be helping out to build the pageant cart for the parade in June, which obviously will help spread the word of Carnival into London, and obviously it's a worldwide thing, the pageant, isn't it? So we can have that. I'm hoping, praying, that I can go to Bridgwater this year and go to the lineup and just stay for the day, because I want to do that this year. I want to go for the day, watch all the carts come in, take little photos, and I will post them on my Instagram. I just want to be there, because I've never done it before. But I made a stupid mistake, and it was 2019, and I didn't film Bridgwater, because I thought, oh, it's fine, because we have Carnival next year, and I was like, I want to enjoy it, and I did enjoy it, but I filmed like the last 2 entries. That's why they're on my YouTube, because I didn't film anymore, because I was like, oh, well, these are really good. So I'm going to want to stay there for the whole day, and I was actually sat there for 3 hours, because we were like, I want to get to Bridgwater early. I was like, I'm not losing my spot. I want to get there early, because we got there late before, and we sat in the most terrible position, right opposite the traffic lights. The carts were like this. You were looking straight up, and you could not even enjoy it. It was horrible. That was 2018. So we learned from our mistake not to sit at the traffic lights, because that was the year they were put in, and they hadn't like thought about it. But the next year they made enough room for all the carts to go through them. So I sat there for like 3 hours, 2019, just waiting. And we've got obviously there's a new Ilminster Carnival part, which I don't know if it's been submitted. I've not actually read up on it about it again. It's been approved. I don't know if it's been built. It's a really confusing post they put on. It was like, it's been approved by councillors but not by county. So we'll see what happens with that. That'd be amazing. I just want to know what clubs will go now. Will it be like the closest? So what, like Harlequin, Gemini, that sort of thing? Because it's in Ilminster or something. And we got, at least even better news is Carnival could be returning to Yeovil. It's amazing. If you remember, I did a video on this. I was just sat on my sofa on the computer going, Yeovil Carnival, I never heard about this. And it ended in 2005 because there was no volunteers, no one wanted to do it. And there's an Instagram that we can't set up. So it's Yeovil Carnival, and it's just go and follow them, because I'm just so invested in wanting the Carnival to go ahead. They say it's not going to be a big Carnival, it's not going to be one of the Guy Fawkes, but on SIFs I saw somewhere that said they were going to add it back into the South Somerset Federation circuit, so with Taunton, Chard, that sort of thing. But it would be quite a big carnival with a few carts. But I'm so invested in this happening, and just I will send you all the details and everything. I'll keep you updated on my Instagram. Just go and follow it, because I do everything Carnival, anything Carnival. If you want me to do anything about Carnival, I will do it. I don't have anything else to say, but overall, it was just a great gap year to fill in for all us Carnival fans who I enjoyed the Carnival. I can't wait for this year's Carnival. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to have carts, we're going to have everything. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully it goes ahead. I think it will. COVID restrictions seem to be just going down the toilet at the moment. So that will be amazing. Just good luck to all the clubs for 2022. And let's roll on 22 Carnival. I cannot wait for this year. And everyone keep safe, and just I'll see you in November or September. I think Mere's the first Carnival in September, so hopefully I can go to that one, and then we'll bring it straight to you on the YouTube. So thank you everyone. Bye.